Welcome back. Well, gardening season is underway, and whether you're a beginner that's planning for the first time or an expert landscaper, the American Hosta Society's National Convention gets underway in Green Bay today.
And joining us now is Tammy Borden. She's the co-chair of the event. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Now tell us what this event is all about and what will be happening.
Well, this is the 51st Annual American Hosta Society Convention. It travels to a different city each year. Last year it was in Philadelphia, this year it's here, and then next year it's in Minneapolis. There's all different kinds of things. There's garden tours, there's vendors, there's a leaf show, there's seedling competition, even an auction, lots of speakers.
All right, garden everything, it seems like. This is a big deal for it to come to Green Bay, too. You know, you're talking about over 500 people that are registered, and really they're coming in from all over the world, too, right?
Yeah, we have people from 28 states here in the United States, and then we also have people from 3 different countries. We have people from England, the Netherlands, and New Zealand coming.
Now there's some local history at this event also. Tell us about the co-founder.
The co-founder is from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Her name was Eunice Fisher. Back in 1968, she founded the American Hosta Society, and the first convention was actually held in Philadelphia and in somebody's home. So that's a convention. And it grew since then to over 3,000 members.
Wow, that's amazing, too, that it's now back in the home state of Wisconsin, too. 51 years going strong. I just think that's awesome. So it is sold out. We need to make a mention of that. But there's still a lot of things that the public can still get into. Why don't you tell us about that?
Right. So starting on Thursday, tomorrow, during certain hours only, there are times when people can come and look at the vendors, lots of vendors with amazing hostas, obviously, but lots of garden accessories and things like that too. And there's a hosta show. They can watch. They can look at the leaf show. They can also participate in our auction on Friday. They can go to the seedling competition.
Now we've been seeing some pictures here of the beautiful hostas. Why don't you tell people about hostas, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's just one type of plant. But I mean, even if we look at the leaves you brought here, give us a little history of the hosta.
Well, you know, back in the day, you know, a lot of people are like, well, a hosta convention, really? Because I have the green one, and I have the green one with the white edges, so what else is there? There's over 5,000 different varieties of hostas available, and they're available in every single size. I mean, you've got your tiny little ones, and you've got your monster leaves, and all different colors that they're breeding nowadays. And also, just the beauty that they add to the landscape. Like, everybody loves flowers, which they also have flowers, but just the size of the leaves and the texture that they add to the garden is really amazing. And they also grow well in the shade, which a lot of people struggle to grow landscape plants in the shade.
And this is a great... Go ahead, Shelley.
Well, I was just going to say, and really, with hostas, almost every yard has hostas because they're a great filler. And they do get a little flowering in the beginning. Some of them do.
There are some that have beautiful flowers. In fact, there's some that have very fragrant flowers, which people don't associate with hostas. And now they're breeding hostas to have different color flowers. Usually you see the lavender or the white, but they're starting to work on breeding pink or red flowers. And so you just see a lot of innovation in the society.
Very cool. And yeah, you saw the pictures, how beautiful they can really make your garden, make it look more alive. So again, the American Hosta Society's National Convention is taking place right over at the Radisson Hotel and Conference Center. It is sold out again, but hey, you heard all the things that the public can get into. A nice lesson there, and learn more about gardening and how to bring your backyard or front yard to life. So Tammy, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
We'll get checking your forecast and how it's shaping up coming up next on Local 5.